There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Welcome to GhostBox Live. My name is Greg Bakun. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Oh, what a whirlwind weekend this has been. And I just got done being on Unexplained Cases, the show right before me on PUN. We talked about the Lizzie Borden house, and we talked about the murder and stuff of what happened. And I really think if you have a chance to go back and watch that, I was very impressed with what happened. Was I was asked before the show if there were a place that I wanted to go to that I haven't investigated before, and I gave them Lizzie Borden house because I've always wanted to check it out, and I've always been intrigued by there's so many facets to this case that's unclear. And Miriam, the psychic medium, did a remote of there tonight and came up with some interesting information that I have not heard before. I got my spirit animal painted for me by Angela as a medium artist, and it was a real fun show. And thank you very much. Also, Darren, who is a lead anchor on that show, I worked at the same TV station that he worked at in the 1990s, that our paths literally just barely crossed. I was there in Mankato, Minnesota, small town, it's a medium city actually, station that in 1994 and 1995 I worked there, and he started in 1995, and I think he left in 96. I mean, he doesn't live in Minnesota anymore. And so that was really interesting to me. So it's been a fun hour. Plus, I hope some of you were able to catch our live investigation last night, where our show called Living Paranormal. And it's what we're doing is we're going to be going to locations and doing live investigations, live paranormal investigations. And we were at the Grant House in Rush City, Minnesota last night. And we set up cameras all throughout the building. And, technology doesn't always work as great, and maybe spirit was involved, who knows? But we went all around. My co-host, Ane, was remote from Arizona. We wish that she was with us, but she was still, there and was able to contribute greatly. Being remote, she was able to see things and talk to people and be able to get amazing energy and amazing things that we weren't aware of. And I know that we want to get to Spirit Box here, but it's worth talking about a little bit because this is a way for people to really interact. I know there's a lot of people putting investigations on the web, and they're amazing. We just thought we'd try a little bit of a different take on it, and we're really excited about it, and we can't wait to bring more to everybody. So I just wanted to kind of do a shout out, first of all, to Becky at Northern Shadows Paranormal Research Team, who is working at the Grant House and making things amazing over there. It's a beautiful location. You can go to Airbnb and book it, not as a paranormal team. They're not doing that sort of thing. We got special permission. But if you want to spend the night there, it's beautiful. So much work has gone into there. So much has happened to that place that it just giving individual touches to make everyone stay comfortable and nice. Good energy there, really good energy there. So please go check it out. Rush City, Minnesota. Honestly, we had the mayor there last night of the city taking part in the investigation. It was truly a remarkable thing. So I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm kind of on a high from that. I hope you all have a chance to maybe, check out our video from last night. It's 2 hours long. Scrub through it. We have all of the locations up at once, and it's been a lot of fun. So just going through Penny, who was there with us last night. I'm glad that you liked it. It was a lot of fun. Alberta, good to see you. Greg, how are you doing? I hope that you are doing well. Thank you very much. Leilani, thank you so much for joining in. I appreciate it. Miss the 90s. I don't know. I'm just laughing at myself because I do look tired, and I'm not one to be vain, but I'm just like puffy. It's just puffy. Hopefully I can sleep tonight. Let's see here. Just kind of going through everything. It's a great question. If you want to watch the video from last night, it was on Paranormal United Network. You can go on Facebook, you say videos, it's going to be there. If you follow me on the Minnesota GhostBox page on Facebook, MN GhostBox, it's there. It's on Ane's page, Tarot by Ane. It's on Paranormal Warehouse. It's on, we were all over the place last night, and we got a lot of people watching. A lot of people were interested. A lot of people in Rush City were interested. Matter of fact, people kept coming up to the hotel all night, or all day actually, knocking on the door, wanting to join in the investigation because they knew it was going to happen. We couldn't do that, unfortunately, but I'm sure Becky's going to have a plan sometime down the road for people to be able to take part in investigations or some kind of events. I know that there's a lot of talk about all sorts of great things. So that is really, really cool. And then a couple new people here. Thank you so much for joining in. I really appreciate it. Yes, Ane does kick herself for not going there in person. But the thing is, and speaking of which, hello, thank you so much. Good to see you. Unfortunately, just in little picture form, but poor Ane, she had to put up with a lot last night because we were kind of rushing around getting things, and she ended up, taking, really good care of carrying the show while I'm going down to the basement from a different floor, trying to get that feed back up and running. And, without a whole lot of real instruction for her, because she just effortlessly kept the show going. So Ane, I just wanted to thank you so much for that. That is really, really pretty crazy. And she just made it work. She just absolutely made it work. So just wanted to, as always, so I had the equipment going when we're talking about the Lizzie Borden house, and I think we cut to it a little bit, but really nothing was happening. And thank you so much. I appreciate that, Susan. That's really kind. And by the way, folks, can I just say thank you so much for just always being there for me, always watching, always supporting, taking part in the comments and stuff. I can't tell you how much that means, because, it's always, you never know, right? And you all have great ideas. You all have great insight. And thank you so much for just always being there and always watching and taking part, and hopefully that we're getting some communication with family and whatnot. So I'm just waiting for the flashlight to light up by itself. It was lighting up earlier prior to Unexplained Cases. It did stop for a while. We've been getting a lot of words to the obelisk. I'm not going to pick up the obelisk because the flashlight is so set up a certain way that any movement on the table will make it go off, which obviously is not what we want. We want it to be authentic. But it does say in the obelisk, simple, present, and else. And there isn't anything there, because I kept looking. If you watch the show, you might have seen me keep doing this. That's because I kept looking to see what the obelisk was saying, because I was hoping that something like axe would come through, or whatever that might be, like with, associated with the Lizzie Borden case. Nothing of the sort happened. Nothing of the sort happened at all. So that being said, it was absolutely amazing. And you, once again, you're all saying some very nice things. Very nice. Thank you, Sydney. And Penny, thank you so much. I really enjoyed your comments from last night and your questions. And we're working on more. And I just want to say, Ane and I are coming up with a Facebook page for Living Paranormal, that live paranormal thing we did last night, a Facebook one. So once that's ready to go, please follow it, and I will you're going to be able to see what's going on, because one of the things we're going to do with this is we're also going to have like a post show once that team that we're with, those groups of the wonderful people we were with, once they go through their evidence, we're going to do a kind of this is what we caught show. Not going to be long. We're only take the best stuff that we found, and we're going to walk through the case a little bit. We're going to walk through what we found, and we're also going to be able to post tons of pictures just of the location, just of, it doesn't have to be that it's evidence. It's just because these places are so visually wonderful. I think every place we go to is visually wonderful, that, we really want everyone who takes part to really feel like that they've been part of this investigation, that they were able to experience it the way we were. Even if you're not here with us, that you are able to get a vibe for the place and feel like you're part of it. That not that we're just letting you know what happened, that you are part of our team. So that is what I just wanted to say. Let's get to Spirit Box. We're going to try to reach out to your loved ones tonight and see what happened. I see in the comments, a couple of these are kind of dark. Some very bad things have happened. First of all, just let me say I am so sorry for some of those. I'm not sure how some of that will go. I have strong beliefs in some areas about how soon afterwards to reach out to someone who has passed. Let's see what happens. Samantha watched last night. Very cool. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. We were in about 4 places last night, not counting Ane and myself, in the building. So we were just kind of jumping around all over the place. What we're going to do, we are going to reach out to Spirit in general. As we had the last couple times, I let Spirit dictate the train of consciousness that we go down. I let them tell us. So if we start getting communication from someone, we are going to go with it. Even though if we're trying to reach someone's mom or something and we get someone else come through, we have to follow that, because I can't imagine it being particularly easy for a spirit to come through Spirit Box. Some do it, some don't. And you just don't want to ignore them if they're coming through, because there's a reason why they're coming through. Even if it's just to say hello, we have to follow it. I know sometimes it is, it's frustrating because we want to get to people that we know, but know that, the purpose of what I'm doing here is all spirit are welcome, as long as they are part of, they come to us in love and light, love and above. Just because we got done with a conversation about the Lizzie Borden house, I am not trying to reach anybody from there tonight. I'm not trying to reach any sort of spirits that were involved with a case like that. I generally do not try to reach out to famous people, historical figures. Sometimes I try to, but this is more for us. If someone wants to come through, that's great, but you know how it goes. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of protection. It doesn't matter if we're looking for love and light or whatever else. It doesn't, that does stop them from coming through if they have ill intentions. But sometimes spirit just likes to glom onto people. They like your energy. They kind of like, person, they might like you physically, if it's a spirit that hasn't crossed, those sort of human urges are still there, I believe. Not to make that sound weird, which it did kind of, and I apologize, but the point of protection is to make sure that we are doing this in a way that all of you who are watching, who are important, you are all important to me. I don't want anything to happen to you. So you do not have to take part in this protection, but I'm going to do it anyway. Also know that if we try to reach out to your loved one, they may not come through, and that's okay. They might come through another time. They might come through 2 months from now. And they might come through when I'm not even asking them to come through. And if you really want to get a full, like beyond just a hello, and you want to be able to get a spirit to come through a mediumship, I would highly recommend scheduling a reading with Ane. She won't do mediumship, and that's what that is. If you're reaching out to a loved one and want to get like in-depth conversation with your loved one, you're not going to get that through the spirit box. We'll get a hello. We'll get maybe a message of some kind, but it's going to be more of just knowing that they're there. But if you want to get something in depth, go to ane.org and schedule a reading. She does Tuesday and Thursday one question readings, but note that she doesn't do mediumship on those. Not because of anything other than that takes a certain sort of mindset to be able to do that. This is meant to, the one question readings are to kind of help you along, to answer some questions that might be on your mind, but it's certainly not to get into a in-depth thing, because mediumship, getting a loved one to come through that way, that's going to be a conversation. That's not just the one like, hey, did you know where you left the checkbook, before you passed, something silly like that. This is meant to be like messages and guidance and really good things. And that takes time. And, Ane is the best at that. So please schedule a reading. And just last night, when we weren't even doing the show, we just had a meeting about a pre-production meeting about how we're going to do stuff. And Ane is just like, to somebody who she doesn't know at all, she's picking up energy around them. And we have a conversation about that. And we stopped our meeting to have that conversation, because once again, when spirit comes through, we don't ask questions. We just let it go and we just let it happen. Also, one last thing, sometimes it takes 10, 15, 20 minutes for the spirit box to kind of really get going. So if we're not hearing anything right away, don't think it's a failure. We just have to be positive. I'm not looking for your energy. I'm looking for your intention to be able to bring spirits through. We'll talk to spirits. The last 5-10 minutes of our program here, we're going to try to cross over spirits that need it. So if you know spirits, like if you're feeling something, that a spirit that wants to be crossed over, kind of set that intention. If you want a loved one to come through, set that intention now. Say, Uncle Bob, can you please, go through Greg to talk, because I want to hear from you. Okay. I did a spirit box session at the investigation last night. You might have seen it. It was a bust. It was really non-existent. And it happens. It happens. Last Sunday, we were on fire here. For those who were watching, we were on fire. Last night, it was just static. And that's how it works. And that's okay. You start your protection. You start with your heart chakra. And you just relax, let the energy flow. Just know that what we're doing here is good. It's good to talk to loved ones. It's good to talk to spirits. Set out that intention, your aunt, your uncle, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, come through. Let us talk to you tonight. Come through to me and use me as a conduit. Come through and you through this box. Talk to us, please. We just want to talk to you. Come through the equipment over here. Talk to us however you want to. Or go directly to the people asking for it. From your heart, imagine a little white light. And it's energy, and it's protection, and it's love. And it just grows. And it just starts to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And what that's doing is that it's covering you. It's a white light of love and positivity. And it's just going to be all through you. And that is your protection. And you might even feel tingling right now. You might even feel that energy. If you don't, there's nothing wrong with you. Not everyone feels it. Just know that you are protected. And then what I ask you to do is you take that energy and you just push it. You push those good vibes all over, from side to side, front to back. You just push them. And what you're doing is you're protecting everything. Your intention is to protect everyone in your house, family, pets, everybody, because they're not taking part, but they're there and you want to protect them. And that's our protection. I can feel the energy. I can feel that protection. When I say that, it doesn't mean I'm feeling that they're going to come through. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see how that goes and go from there. So let's see what we have. For those of you who have not been here before, first of all, thank you for joining me. And also know that that the spirit box is loud. It's white noise. It's going to be hard to hear, but know that if you're hearing something coming through the box, please make sure that you put it in the comments, because I'm not going to hear everything. Don't feel like that you might be wrong. It doesn't matter. There is no wrong answers. It's what you're hearing. This is all of us doing this. This isn't me doing this. This is all of us doing it. It's a group effort, and we're going to have a great time tonight. Also, before I forget, I'm going to go to my own page here because on my profile page that I'm streaming to, those comments don't show up, and it's very frustrating. So I just wanted to say hi to a couple people here. Brian, happy birthday. It's good to see you here. Lucy, Jessica, thank you. Sadie, thank you for joining. It was fun. She was part of the investigation last night. Mandy, Joyce, let's talk to Spirit. I have to put my kit together a little bit because I just got back today, and then I just been doing other things. So, and then I had to, between the shows, I had to switch studios. No, I'm just kidding. I just sit in the kitchen. It's not glamorous at all. SB7 Spirit Box, we're going to do a 200 millisecond sweep backwards. It doesn't mean that the words are backwards coming through the sweep. It just means it's just the way that I prefer to do it. And we're going to try to do it. And I'll introduce myself, and we'll get going. Okay, we just got a comment in. What was that? My name is Greg. And we want to talk to you tonight. Well, we're getting stuff right away. Up just a little bit. Is that my name? And I hate doing that. I don't make this about myself. I really try not to. Do I have any spirits that were with us at the Grant House last night? This morning also. Okay, so a couple of you heard Ane. And that's the interesting thing about this, folks. Ane is a very unique name. So you're hearing that. That is pretty cool. Is there somebody here wanting to talk to Ane? I thought I heard yes. Who's here? Who's here for Ane? Can you get your name, please? I thought I heard something that had my name at the end. And once again, I'm sorry I keep putting myself in this picture here, but I keep hearing that. Like they're answering me, but addressed me at the same time. Who's here? Is it a relative of Ane's that's here? And feel free to use one of the devices over here. Can you turn on the flashlight? Hey, it's my hand. Is this on Bev? Beverly, is this you? Ane, Yeah. Ane, do the voices resonate with you at all? It doesn't say much. It just says simple, present, and else. And that's been that for about 45 minutes. It's been on those for about 45 minutes. Okay, Amber heard it said, it's me, Greg. So that's interesting. It could be on Bev.
Motorcycle.
Motorcycle. Did you hear that? Motorcycle. Now that could just be from the radio too, but it was a full word. Are you trying to reach anybody watching us tonight? I heard on A again. So we had listen. Oh, boy, I think it is on Bev. And I heard your name again on A. You know, maybe one time I should just send you a spirit box and I'll have you on here and you'll do it because maybe they'll talk to you. Okay, well, so I'm just reading through comments. I haven't forgotten that I'm on air or anything. The female voice sounds familiar, Ane, as I talk over spirit. Yeah, I do too. I heard it one other time. Both, huh? Okay. Now, Billy, are you here? Yes. Billy, did you say hi to your sister? Now, I might be really tired, but I swear I keep seeing a white mist in here. Once over here, once over here. Is there somebody in here with me right now? My kitchen. Nothing very exciting about it. But this is where I do all my spirit box work when I'm on streaming. Can I get a name of who's in here with me, please? Because there is somebody in here last night. Your dad. My dad? I just asked who, did anyone else hear that? I asked who else is in here with me, and they said, your dad. Certainly a lot more than last night, that's for sure. Michael. Did you hear that? Michael. Is someone here? I mean, we have, I see a mic on here. Michael, is that your name? Getting energy, that's for sure. That's what I'm wondering too. He hasn't answered. Amanda, sorry. Amanda, did your dad pass? God, it's crazy tonight. Jennifer K is asking, what box am I using? This is just the SB7. Just the SB7. It seems to work the best for these Facebook Lives. I have many spirit boxes, but I like this for when we do that, when we do the lives. It is amazing energy. And Leilani, you said you heard your name. It's very possible. It's very possible you heard your name. And if I didn't hear it, doesn't mean it didn't happen. Just know that, please. Spirit will speak to you directly through this, even if that means that I'm not picking it up. Don't worry about that. If you're hearing it, it's for you. I read your comment earlier. I feel like, let's see what happens. Okay, I always get worried about it being too soon to try to reach out, and I always think if they can reach out to us, that just because I don't want to. It's such a transition. It sounds like it's such a shocking, turbulent way that he passed. I'm a little bit unsure about it. Let me think about it. Can you ask him to come through? It's interesting. I'm feeling warmer. Can you remind me his name, please? And I am so sorry for your son loss.
What's up here?
What's up here?
I'm what?
Arlene, are you here? Arlene, have you been trying to talk to Ane? Can you respond to me, please, and she can hear it? I heard yeah, but it was a male that said yeah. So my question becomes at that point then, here I am. Was that what it sounded like to you all? Kevin, is that you? Kevin, if this is too soon, I apologize. Really warm in here suddenly. Kevin, could you say your name for us, please? Could you let Leilani know that you're here? I thought I heard someone say, get a job. Kevin, feel free to come through if you want to anytime. We'll try some other time to reach out to you, okay? But just know that you're loved, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to your family, okay? You know how to really compliment a guy, don't you, Mike? I am tired. It's going to be a busy week too. It's going to be a busy week. It's going to be a great week, but it's going to be busy. And hopefully, just a little side thing. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to take care of something that's been in the works for 2 years. Get something out of my life. All right, they're talking. I should stop. Let me know if anything had resonated, because I don't hear everything, Leilani. So if anything resonates, please let me know, okay? A few people heard "don't want to." Sadie, Mandy, Amber, was that being said when we were trying to talk to Kevin by chance, or what was the reference for that? If you wouldn't mind reminding me, please. And then a number of you heard "I'm stuck here," so hopefully that was loud. I'm hoping we can that we can help those and cross some spirits over. Move over. Okay. And Leilani, we can try more at some point. Whoops. I'm sorry. For those of you who are new, you'll see I talk over spirits. I apologize. All right, Brian, it's your birthday. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can get you a good birthday present. Hey, Shantella, can you come through for Brian, please? Do you know it's your brother's birthday today? No. I heard no. Oh, I just talked over. Same voice. Can you say your brother's name, please? Did you say Brian's name? Sounded like possibly hello, Brian, but I think I'm pushing that. I think I'm pushing that one. Everyone's hearing no. Yeah, no, I heard that too. I'm glad. See, I forgot that I already said I heard that. I've heard that too from me. Chantella, can you? I only ask if you say your brother's name so he can hear it in your voice. Can you say Brian, please? You're so welcome. We've gotten a number of women voices. Does that resonate at all, Brian? Or you never met her, so you don't know. You don't know. I forgot about that. If you can, Chantella, if there's any way that you can make some kind of response, because you came through Ane before, can you just come through for Brian? I think it would really make him very happy. I think you have come through, but I just want to make sure. I mean, could you light up the flashlight? Just touch the flashlight, and then it would go on. I don't think she wants to. What was that? That's what came through. What'd you say? pass. Oh, good. I'm glad you like it. Good. I'm glad that she's helping out. She's great. She's very, very good. A number of people picked up Kevin. I see that. That is amazing. I'm happy to see that.
It's a great action.
Did I hear my name? I'm sorry. I feel like that everything I hear is my name tonight, and I apologize for doing that. Anyone else hear my name? Female voice, my name? Like a sentence again with my name at the end? My eyesight's blurry today. I can't read as well as I normally do. But the obelisk just came up with rocket. Good. So I'm not just making this up about myself. We're all hearing it too. That's good.
Rocket.
Rocket. Did you hear that? A female just said rocket. And that's what the obelisk said. Are you trying to, is there someone trying to reach out to me by chance? There's actually another Greg. I think there's still, I don't know if there's two other Gregs on here. I got to remember that. It's not just only one here. Are you trying to reach out to me or to someone other Greg? You lost your cat, Rocket. Now, some are saying that they heard Locket, which is completely possible, but it's very interesting that the obelisk says Rocket. I thought I heard Rocket on here. Is this a cat? Well, you never know, right? You know, and you know that that's my biggest pet peeve amongst investigators who turn in about themselves. So I just want to make sure. If this is for Rocket, the cat, can you come through, please?
Money.
I so wish that was Meow. You know, I really. Rocket, do you see my cat? Some people heard cat on the spirit box. Yeah, some of you heard cat. Did you just lose Rocket? Did Rocket just pass? We're just going off of what we're hearing, so it doesn't necessarily mean that we heard it correctly either. You could be right with Locket for all we know. Not recently. Okay, maybe Rocket just misses you and wanted to come through. I love it. I love it when people just come on to leave negative comments. Whatever. Enjoy. And this is your time that you're spending with me, even if you don't like it. So do whatever you want to do, okay? Anyway, interesting, Raquel. But we did have something scary last night. It's almost her birthday in a few days. Well, maybe Rocket, male cat, wants to say, "Hey, it's my birthday. Are you still putting out like special catnip on his birthday.
Why did you decide?
Oh, good. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense, does it? But whatever, right? I mean, they just probably don't have friends, and so they're going to hang out with people they don't like, I guess. So that's how it goes. So, Brian, I mean, I do believe that's much more of a mediumship question, to be very honest, because I just feel like that's where you're going to get some. What we get through here is probably open for debate. You know, it may not be quite. You know, we're going to get a lot of different people coming through at once. I would push you towards the mediumship route for this one, okay? If you can do that, I think, because I see you on every week asking, you know, hoping to get Shantala to kind of come through. I do feel like if there's a way that you can find, get like a reading with mediumship involved, it's going to answer a lot of your questions a lot quicker. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm more than welcome to try different things, but I think something like this, you're going to want to get like very, definite answers, or at least somebody who's going to be much more definitive with that. So please don't think I'm pushing you away. I just want to be very. I want to make sure that you are being taken care of. What, being pushed away? Oh, I hope that's not what you meant. Well, we are going to rename the show Anae's GhostBox Live, so I mean that might be, where we're going with that. Let's see. I'm just over at my own profile page looking through the comments. Oops, I talked over something I think we should have heard. Joyce says you should see the captions. The spirit is loud enough; it will show up in the captions. I kind of wonder if like motorcycles showed up. Because there's some loud ones tonight for sure. Sadie heard Anae again. A number of people heard Anae's name. I'm just looking through comments. I probably look like I froze or something. This guy just sitting here watching. Spirits, how many of you are in this room with me right now? Can you tell me a number? Last night I heard 9. I thought I heard 9 again, actually. I don't know if that's true or not. Now, Hetty, you said that you heard your name earlier, if I'm not mistaken. The hope is here is that if you do hear your name, you certainly don't need me to confirm that, because that is a direct message for you. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. Oh. Bedroom. He doesn't want it. Oh my God, he does not want to come up tonight. This is my cat, Linus. Rocket, do you want to talk to Linus?
Lightning.
Something lightning. White lightning. You're gonna tell me later on. All right. Anybody know a Rhonda? Through the obelisk, just said Steamy and Rhonda. I don't know if the Steamy was about my exchange with Linus right now, but Steamy and Rhonda came through. I love seeing the comments about Linus. He's something else, that's for sure. What do you think? What are you thinking just came through? Has Rhonda passed 50? How's Rhonda as a friend? And what do you know about Rhonda? Did it say Linus? Did you say Linus? Just don't give him superpowers. And Rhonda, so Rhonda had passed then? Is that it, Vicky? I also, Brian, I thought I heard white lightning, actually. I thought I heard it both together, white lightning. This is iced tea, by the way, folks. It's nothing else. Something came through. It sounded like someone's heard Babe earlier. It sounded like Babe there. Yeah, I swore I heard Linus's name come through. Sometimes I feel like I need to have a exorcism on him. He's a bit crazy. Over on my personal page, Sadie heard Linus. Amber heard Linus. Laura heard Linus. So, Eliberta, that's what you thought it was? Hey, babe? Now, I want to get back to Vicky here. Vicky said that she's been thinking a lot about Rhonda lately. So, okay. And what I'm doing right now, because I'm focused on you, now I want to talk to spirits. I'm trying to kind of release that so I can be focused on them. Rhonda, are you here by chance? Can you say hi to Vicky? Almost sound like hey you. Did she ever say anything like that? I don't want to push something. I just kind of what I thought I heard. And it wasn't clear. Rhonda, if you're here and you know Vicky's here, could you just say Vicky's name, please, for us? She doesn't say that. That's understandable. It just was something I thought I heard, but clearly that doesn't resonate. And I may have not heard it correctly either. So, Vicky, I wonder too if you're thinking about her lately. That might be because she's around you. That she might just be there. Now, once again, a number of you are hearing Anae's name. What'd he say? Annette, are you saying that I don't have it close enough? Because I do think that I was having a little further. So I do apologize if any of you are trying to listen, it's not clear. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. And then where did I see this? Let me see if I can find this real fast. So I heard it's Brian. Could that be Shantella? Shantella, are you wanting to talk now? Or you may have been talking and we've just been not picking it up. I'm sorry, I'm going to have an Ane moment here, but I thought I heard WY. Do you mean Y? Like WHY or Wyoming or I'm not sure. And I don't mean to sound, I don't know what's happening. All three of us. Rhonda, are you here for Vicky? Did that just say F me? Hey, listen, Paranormal United Network has asked us to keep this family friendly, okay? Spirits, that includes you. You're going to get me in trouble, all right? I'm just saying. I don't want to be in trouble. If I can't swear, you can't swear. See, some people said they heard it's me. I heard this, and it was kind of aggressive. But it's interesting that someone thought that was help me, but I think the consensus, because Teresa thinks it's help me because she probably has a cleaner mind than I do. But honestly, a lot of us are thinking it's the other. But Denny believes that it's me. Ane believes it's me. So the question has become, see, and once again, Susan, this is what I heard myself. Maybe we're just dirty people, and the others who heard it's me are not. If you said it's me, could you tell us your name, please? Hey, everyone must be, because they all heard the same thing I heard. Some of you are hearing Mark's name. Some of you are hearing Ane's name again. I'm just reading comments. Good, because I can always use new people watching, so If that's the only way we can do it, by blasting it as loud as possible down the street, I'm in. Love you. Love you. I thought I heard Emily's name. Emily, if you're watching, let us know. I thought I heard your name. But I heard love you. Love you. Who's that message for? Could you say their name for us, please? It's such a beautiful message. Can you, and if you have said it already, I apologize, I did not pick it up. Who is that message for? Can you say their name? I thought I heard a name. I thought I heard a name on here, but I want to hear if you all heard something before I say it. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Layla, you may very well have heard your name. All right. The name I heard is very close to that. To me, it didn't sound like Heidi. Maybe it was Heidi. If there's a Heidi on here, I heard Hetty, who is on here. Hetty, are you still on here? And Ronnie thought they said, who's Hetty? And Andrea, you heard your name. And it's very possible you did. I thought I heard somebody. Well, you know, and that's kind of the thing about spirit boxes. We hear our own names a lot. And I'm not saying it didn't come through, because listen to me all night. All night I'm like, did I hear my name? Did I hear my name? It's very possible, you know, and those are messages meant for us. So, you know, don't doubt it. Don't be like, oh, I don't know if I heard it or not. Go with it. Go with it, okay? Especially after the loss that you've taken. It's very possible that it's Kevin trying to reach out. Hello. Hello, who are you? Have you been talking with us all night? Rocket, are you still here? It's interesting because on my profile page where this is running, I can't share the comments. Everyone keeps saying that too, that they're hearing my name and Anae's name. And I'm just not sure who's trying to reach out. I don't know if it's somebody on Ane's side, or if people asking for me, if they're relatives of mine. You know, if there's a message or something that we're supposed to be getting. I wish that I'd be able to get a little bit clearer message. Yeah, there's a lot coming through tonight for sure. All right, Penny. Let's see what we can do. David, are you able to come through? Come through for a Penny, please. David, if you're there, can you just say hello for us right now? Or if you could say, or you could say Penny's name even. Should love to hear from you. Well, you guys do rock, so you are all the best. All right, this is what I want to do. We could. Okay, Ane, that's good to know. It's me right after you asked for Penny. Okay. A lot of people think David's coming through. This is what I want to do, folks, because I don't want to keep you here all night. It's active, I know, but let's see if we can cross over some spirits, okay? I don't know what that was. What we're going to do, I'm not looking for your energy. I'm looking for your intention. They want to cross. I can feel it right now. It's building. What we're going to do is we're reaching out now to anybody, any spirit who wants to cross over, who needs our help crossing over. It doesn't matter what you've done. We're going to allow you to cross. Sometimes I believe spirits think that they've done something that they're not worthy of crossing over. They're afraid of what's going to happen. So you're so very welcome. You're so very welcome, Penny. Spirits, I'm going to open up some light for you. What we need you to do, for those who want to cross over, you just follow the beam of light and you just go to that light, okay? Do you see it? Can I get confirmation that you see the light? Have you crossed already? Is that it? Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. We're all here to help. Have you all crossed? Hurry up. Has all of you who want to cross, have you been able to cross? Do you notice that the activity has now died down since we crossed? Is anyone else needing to cross? Can you let me know, please? Crossing. Kind of like crossing. All spirits can cross. Is there any spirits needing help crossing? All right, what we're going to do then is we are going to shut down this session, okay? We're going to shut down the session in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that was very interesting. That was hopefully of interest to all of you tonight. And I know I didn't get to everybody, and I do apologize. And this isn't a coy for you to tune in every week, but keep tuning in, and we'll get. I'm just following the train of communication as best as I can. So let's do this before I lose any of you. That for those of you who did your protection, we got to now close the session, because we do not want anything to happen to me, to you, anybody. So this session is closed. Closing the circle. The session is over, and you're not allowed to communicate with us unless you are a relative or friend of the person who wants to reach out to you. But if you're just a spirit, you're not allowed to communicate with us until we open up another session again. And we are done with that. So that's all I want to say. Let's see here. Just kind of going through some stuff. A lot of people are saying thank you. Well, thank you all for taking part. Thank you all for helping decipher what's coming through, sending your intention, and all that. I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you also. And just a couple things before I let you all go. I should have something where it's impossible for you to turn this off until I'm done. But that's not how Facebook works, apparently. Just a reminder, Tuesday, please tune in for Ane for one question readings. That's going to be Tuesday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, where you can go to her and ask for stuff like, am I going to get a new job? Am I going to relocate? Am I going to, just very quick questions, but they'll be very helpful to you. On Thursday this week, she's going to do what's called one-on-one live with Ane. What that's going to be is that you can actually get a reading, and you're going to be on screen with her like this right now. If you sign up for that, there is a fee to that. I believe it's $20 for 10 minutes, but it's going to be her undivided attention for you, and that could include some mediumship, that can include other things, but it's going to, if they come through, that's going to be your time, 10 minutes. And she does that. It's live on Facebook. So, make sure you understand that, but you'd be on camera with her. And like I said, I believe it's $20 for 10 minutes. If you are interested in doing that, she's taking bookings for Thursday's show right now. And you can go to facebook.com/Tarot by Anne, message that Facebook page to be able to get in on that. It's a limited amount of people that she does this every other week. And, it's a great way to kind of get a primer on how that works. And being able to have that really, really good communication. So definitely give that a shot, okay? As far as for myself, next week on GhostBox Radio, I'm actually recording this on Monday morning. That's tomorrow already. Oh my goodness. I'm going to be having on Tony Brisky, who does Paranormal Ghost Stories podcast. It's a very popular podcast. I'm actually on his show. It's going to be released the week of March 29th, where I talk about my experience at the Villisca Axe Murder House. We've recorded this a month or two ago. It's going to be on, but I'm interviewing him this week. You can go to AM 950 Radio Facebook page, and you can see me in the studio tomorrow doing this, and that'll be at noon Central Standard Time, but the show will actually broadcast on Sunday. So, whatever, right? It's interesting. So that's going on. And then, of course, I'll be back next week for more Spirit Box sessions. So, and thank you all so very much. And I hope for those of you who are new that you'll come back. If you feel anything, or if you want to follow me, send me a friend request. I don't necessarily feel like that anyone needs to follow me, but want to be a friend, whatever, send me a friend request. Also, my pages on Facebook, Minnesota Ghost Box, that's MN Ghost Box. Like that page, please. Parafriends events. We do events, paranormal events. You can go like that also. And, that's really about it. So other than that, I appreciate it. That gives me great hope. I appreciate that too very much. I'm going to be back on Sunday. If you feel any weirdness from this session, reach out to me. Nothing should be weird from it, but you never know. Everyone, have a great week. Thank you very much, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.